All right, good morning, and welcome to a program where we call Korea Sets on. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. We start with the discuss issue the front page of the different newspaper and they pull out for the morning. After we can now look at what's in the paper and say we can come back bring people and inside we'll talk about the different issues. Them and the smile broad one, not because I feel for smile, and because me ask the one bad one, but still logo still force inside the waiting the paper and say quick one. And please, you will just to join. We not forget for like and share the program. And una we don't go and subscribe to the Islamic channel and the gospel channel. Una so amazing. Thank you very much. We appreciate una so much. Now I don't know before this time I be feel say no more. Una already know una just politics bet una get interest but now una don't tell me say una get interest God business. Funny, eh? We had family member they were so much funny and interesting. Alright, so I want to appreciate una so much. We the pull do the first song. Some of una don't begin by Coco self by the song, the Islamic song. Thursday net Friday morning as we did done Korea. We had na net Thursday with the premiere the first song, for una. And after that they will go begin to put them up continuously. In case you don't go there now and see the upcoming program, please press the bell where say notify me. So once the thing come live, you get notification at the January. In the meantime, as you go there as well, make sure you register your name, tell me your name, and who say you there, who say you the message me for the comment form. And as well, we go look at that and the entire best we can make a souvenir for una all. So what for see by the time with the premiere, the first 200 people them where they left them comments down, all and then they go they part of the package. So let me go quickly. The first paper inside the program this morning. Now the Apex newspaper where say Dr. Chakanda becomes ECOWAS Seed Regulatory Committee president, and Statistics Sierra Leone ends cartographic mapping training in regions and with empty classrooms. Where have the free quality education billions gone? And you get in global financial crime fight. Sierra Leone's vulnerability can be transformed if family of murdered U.S. citizen cry for justice. The Spectator newspaper. Sierra Leone President suspend Judge Allan B. Halloway and Chief Minister leads high-level delegation to Koidu and Yenga. The new hope for our justice system. And stop press. Illegal deal at Freetown cold storage. See full details next edition. One guess they can't tell you about this stop press, but no just done quick one. We go to the next one where now the Voice of Salon newspaper say Justice Halloway suspended pending outcome of disciplinary tribunal. Adi Macaulay calls for unity in APC, and you as well get public consultation on dividing Freetown schedule for tomorrow. The next paper, now the Drone newspaper, it say Procurement irregularities. FEPS coordinator sacked. More to follow. And providing training and market access incentive. SLBL motivate sorghum farmers. And MAMJGEF support 48 pupils for the 2025-2026 academic year. You as well get crying for justice over Ferry Junction land dispute. PWDA Youth Development Organization 6% bills intervention. The next paper, the Salon Times newspaper, say high debt servicing cost and persistent fiscal deficit pose serious threat to Salon economy. Somebody made a message we the other day, and I think we need for discuss this economy. Now the right term this for we and that particular individual discuss economy. And protecting lives on two wheels, community power voice reaches bike riders with HIV prevention drive. Sanctuary pray, okay. Democracy is a call to action. NCD launches 2025 State of Democracy Assessment Report. The next one, now the Reformer newspaper, Sierra Leone Sports Minister shines in Kigali. And controversy over land dispute at Ferry Junction. PWDA Youth Development Organization, right President Bio. Tripartite reforms reach 84% completion. Dr. Bangura, a new dawn of hope and leadership for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone faces pressure to safeguard war-affected children. Parliament probes drugs and grab acts approved school. And the other story there for instance edition of the Reformer newspaper. The next one, now the Future newspaper. 750 illegal crossing points. NCRH engaged staff. Mayor lobbies government. And you as well get Lengo engages UK envoy. The Calabash newspaper, Fatima Bio President Bio walking visit to Burkina Faso marks first ECOWAS AES engagement. Sierra Leone usher in new era of justice and criminal procedure act 2024. The next paper inside the program, now the Independent Observer newspaper, Mr. President. Can we talk? Part 240. At 7th high-level policy dialogue, VP Juliet Jallo calls for stronger tax system to fund Africa's future. And McKinney Civics Day sees young people lead conversation on civic responsibility. Campaigner renew calls to action amidst Sierra Leone's prevalent drug crisis. The next paper, another Salon Compass newspaper. A court blocked Sam Sumana's 2026 bid. And yearly bike rider seek youth minister intervention in election stallmates. Pre-launch Zoom meeting, diaspora set to unveil the legacy of leadership. The next one, now the Vantage newspaper, where it say Bio inspect an anatomy facility at Commerce, and CRSG launches Chinese cultural learning program in Freetown. The Times newspaper say as World Bank recommends sacking of project coordinator, procurement scandal exposes Aki and Popo at free education program. And Ambrose Cisse sacked next to go is Calon. And you as well get diaspora and the legacy of leadership. We go to the next paper inside the program, we know the Mnet newspaper. Burkina Faso head of state, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, welcomes President Bio on a one-day working visit. LRMG certifies 39 employees in heavy machinery operation, strengthening workforce skills and safety standard. Teacher strike should strengthen, not question, free quality school education. And book aid international pledge over 25,000 textbooks to Sierra Leone Library Board. The next one where we get inside the program this morning, now the Global Times newspaper say audit service Sierra Leone signs MOU with Indian Audit Office. VP Julia Jallo addresses West African Tax Administrator and Labour Minister engage AFDB on Youth Employment Program. The next paper, now the Africa 24 newspaper, we say VP Jallo opposed West African Tax Dialogue, and inside this paper as well, you get Tourism Minister endorses to host Pan-African ASH 2027. Yada Sierra Leone, CMCD and Idea International conclude democracy work. Ex-APC MP lifts the veil on Cherry Cocoa. Another way to wasting taxpayers' money. The next paper inside the program, now the Sky Times newspaper, say controversy of a land dispute at Ferry Junction. PWD Area Youth Development Organization writes President Bill calls for review of judicial proceeding and exposes Shalima trading cynical dealings. And Cherry Cocoa hailed as Moses of Sierra Leone politics. The Concord Times newspaper, Justice Halloway suspended for speaking truth to power. And Yelibaik riders seek youth ministers' intervention in election stalemate. Audit Service signed MOU with Indian Audit Service. The next paper, now the Public Review newspaper, President Bill suspends Supreme Court judge pending disciplinary probe. Bill visit Burkina Faso. Islamic Development Bank wrap up appraisal mission for Sierra Leone water project. Young Sierra Leonean lead talk on civic responsibility at McKinney Forum. Second to last paper inside the program, the AZ newspaper. First Lady Commission Olive B Academy in Kerry Town. President Bill reinforces ECOWAS unity and regional cooperation. And you get Nabila Farida Tunis named Best Tourism Minister in Africa. Congratulations. And you as well get Native Doctor Discharge Africa pleading guilty to larceny charge. I'll say that again. Native Doctor discharge after pleading guilty to larceny charge. And we get the next paper, winner the political newspaper, Tribunal for suspended judge. And the poor road network affects economic growth. The mayor and development secretary demands high value for natural resources. MP urge review of constitution. And the last one at the Oracle newspaper say, Oracle newspaper exclusive reports. Bo, journalist Aliyu M. Kamara allegedly attacked by Toure family over court reporting. And Stop Press scattered food and beverage in hot seat over alleged expired products. A new beginning and blessing for traffic officers. DTO Jibao and Sumana Bangura transfers to Shell Police Post and Kailao's cry. Resource exploitation deepens while communities suffer. Now, only paper than this for inside the program this morning. And of course, they take a very short break, and bring we guest where we get inside the program for make we come and discuss issues them where we don't already hear. All right, you still watch the program when I call guys right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Inside the program this morning, we get Gunta or Gunta. Today, we can learn for calling in fine one. Whether not Gunta or not Gunta, so you can pronounce that for you very well. Ebida made with we a journalist, a politician right now, I'm pretty sure, and well, an activist as well. So good morning, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Second Pierre. No. The name like Gunta, of course. Gunta, David Army. Everybody I don't say an activist. You know, see that guy na Holland is in mean an activist.
Yeah.
I can tell us no compare me. I mean not to social media blogger, mean an activist. Very interesting, you know. I'm happy for joining the Million First edition of Coolest. But you know, say normally, I'm a very popular host in Sierra Leone for review papers in TV. I'm so pleased to be here.
Right, thank you. So, who's the
Yeah,
last youth Coolest?
every day, man. Like America, me who they eat Coolest now. In fact, after this program, before I go home, mango licking Coolest. Everybody they eat Coolest now overseas, you know that, you know. Because me not one thing self I did knock down everything. So I eat small and left the balance.
So,
So
who's
colors
plus
are
as we
one
collect or
only
soup
will
we
balance
collect more?
colors.
Well, when we talk about the Coolest, the traditional way of preparing Coolest for one man a pot make and crack, 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 crack.
Now somebody do I remember that's a Michael I get Michael with me colors maybe in a pot. I get that man. Like it's obvious like America of course I think are the same like UK because of the time. All man they eat colors, bro. And you go and make a normal the way you are making.
All right, thank you. So now who's plus as we collect more?
Cassava leaf.
Salomon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for looking good for no it happen. It's Casla leaf. Who's like
Yeah.
Salomon and Casla leaf go pull palava.
Would I not eat them because of that business? I feel for him, but I'm not able to help her.
All right, so let me start the ball rolling with this. We see this Justice Halloway being they complain about certain things then. Now, the presidents don't make them suspend them, and then they open a tribunal for investigating. What are you take on this?
Well, it obvious that the government day, of course, since 2018, we them kind of power. The government we not able, you know, I say they're not able for withstand the pressure of democracy because the government will not allow, you know, freedom of expression and you know, of course, we want for deceive people and say they go ahead for let them repeal part 5 of the 1965 Public Order Act, especially the the few part, the 26, 27, 30, but at the end of the day, then go legislate something they call the Cyber Act, where in more dangerous and even more like it all limited to controlling power and for ensure everything around the states, especially people with a big conscious keepers of the state be mumu. But it gets to do with largely as how Sierra Leoneans, most especially not only the political class but the elite class don't feel that country did. Because let us start from 2018. It all starts with first and foremost the Anti-Corruption Commission, we na a tenured officer. In fact, that forced the likes of the Adi Macaulay now for be politician. You know, say the tower opened on flag bearer. You know, because honestly, it's like you get a serious country like country we believe in the rule of law, believe in systems. Adi Macaulay now one of the few people in another country. It was the anti-corruption commissioner will prosecute a sitting vice president of the party we appointed. But obviously, we all been know say it was apparent that the new regime, most especially President Bio, as per the law, not go even hand over in credentials like say hand over your assets to Adi Macaulay. He prefer for hand over to Francis Benkefala. Francis Benkefala are the first anti-corruption commissioner when you don't in the dramatize the fight against corruption. What I want for driving basically means say from 2018 to now, we've not been following the rules, the rule of law and procedures then. Adi, for example, was a tenured officer was supposed to day specific time, but we SLP week one money then pull am. Law make reference to Lara Taylor Pierce. You know, one of the most decent Sierra Leonean. Also, you know, so that mommy the SLPP the mistake to your point, even the man we start for initiating removal when JJ Blood will know that a man we say a politician. He is chief minister. And I got out now. No one knows how they right now. You know, they remove them, and we have people who are not judges them, people who are legal brains them. There's none in that country. Nobody not talk thing, and they affect we soon. Now, everywhere seeing for the collapse, including the issue of the teachers' union. I say now, with all the free education, you know, you just say now 10 for the open school safe. Pass and go negotiate back, let picking and go school. But we all know say even the thing that we the teachers have been strike for have not been addressed. The good thing is Schengen PA, you go be sad that sometimes you dey talk but the thing not the old water. But that last strike we see with the teachers then, that therefore send a very awakening and a good signal to the governor because me from kind loud, which I hear journalists them interview people and they say with regards to how them for take on the recklessness of the government. They make her feel pleased to some extent. So to a large extent, Sierra Leone, we don't survive some nasty attack on democracy and the rule of law, no free speech. The president's so petty to a point that he not able allow. For example, now it's very simple. It's just like when you get Lara Taylor Pierce the last time. Eddie Momo when I'm deputy, you know, these are fantastic professionals. If they set up a tribunal, let the tribunal they go, let them do their job. But when I don't pull the person in before they serve the term they can. When they ready now, then go use like a legal requirements, the law go pass through and rush parliament and do it. But that's what they know they do. Justice Halloway, of course, by virtue of his status in that society for make, if they raise concern, especially when it gets to do with the justice system of that country. No country you know, the way the old water without the justice system. America, see, my applicate him also at this material time because even the president believes no say not only the Fata Magana, the end all of every ruling and everything. There are a lot of things in the way they push where the judiciary they say no, paddy, don't not do this. So like I mean they say earlier, this kind of thing when they happen so not for surprise we it happen at the highest level of governance we know say if you a whole auditor general you just wake one morning no more. In fact, JJ Blood they talk say how the woman mix past some administrative problem there way be just they take certain and tax concessions and everything has to pay where you're not supposed to do. Where JJ right now. So these are the things like if you know say you're not a proper democrat, you go take a democratic country. You come on and ask say okay, you're gonna enter the Sahel region now go talk about say you dey promote regional peace. And I want to see the for let somebody be ECOWAS chairman, then it promotes anything we not get for do democracy. We of course now from the middle aid they can't hold on from ECOWAS chairman to somewhere you know go on for be. I not believe say go allow yourself for it is to that point. But bottom line is it's a shame for they allow the rule of law for take place. You know, if you set up a tribunal, let the man get in job. The man is not a victim. He's not a like accused. He's a victim because anybody express opinion on things is a victim.
So,
So the things are
this
not.
now this way we can sit down the talk, yeah. By the way, let's just read this thing quickly. Yeah, when I order this, we come out, we then send government, salon government, order the Judicial and Legal Service Commission, order that Honorable Justice Allan B. Halloway is interdicted as the judge of the Superior Court of Judicature with effects from September 2025 as directed by the by letter from His Excellency the President dated 15 September 2022. And this other one say suspension as judge pursuant to the provision of section 730 of section 1376 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act number 6 of 1991, and acting in accordance with the advice of the Judicial and Legal Service Commission at the meeting held on 5th September 2025, I write to convey that His Excellency, the President hereby suspend you as judge of the Supreme Court of Judicature with immediate effect until the outcome of the disciplinary tribunal instituted to investigate your conduct. Yours sincerely. Okay, so now listen this one. We sit down here and plenty other side in, and they warn people in like Halloway and other Supreme Court judges them say, hey guys, be careful. This law where una dey try for sit down, full and full foot. And the interesting part of that, Lara Telopias, for example, send in case go na the court for let them interpret am for am whether dem get right for do wetin and do so to am. The court never, not ever assign that case day. And they all sit down there, nobody not stand up. We want them say, this thing one they do so now is very bad precedent. If you not allow, they use this law per Lara, where the Constitution say, the same way how then they remove the Auditor General, and the same way therefore they remove una, it will get for tell on una tomorrow. We're not passing that to like we'll be small, they tell you say, until you like it and rice at the pit here. If this pit dry before you come, I beat you. So we don't pit now go, the pit not even dry itself, they don't begin whip this particular justice because of the talk through. You did talk about the victim now. Lara as well not be the victim. Himself not victim.
Yeah, but
so the government very much concerned. Say anybody
so
not victim as
they
long
treat
as
them they treat them as an
they're not like
they treat them like an accused. Yeah, like in an event that the victim then been treated as as accused. Now they the problem. But like to me, the scary part now that like I don't think they be so. The president gets supreme executive authority in that country. They with everything they do. Of course, not so Salon president no more. Every president in a democratic setting gets a veto power in terms of using supreme executive authority. The only problem is that if you get a very stupid president where you go misuse them, now they the difference day. Like the judges them for far too long don't they in that country they are so hapless and useless. So even legal interpretations them, some serious countries them the justice for example now the president they appoint certain justice them, but because of the rule of law, because of the respect for the justice system, they not ever set them much for say the correct thing as to how they guide the rule of law. But in other country they just go to tell you even tenured officers were kicked out and they kick them out on flimsy grounds. The scary part now that even if a regime change right now, if you get a very useless person who assume power, and they use some of those stupid precedents for do a lot of rubbish in that country. Dey. And some of we concerned about the future of that country dey, for ensure say any person who want for be president will not get that maturity themselves, not for near day. Because it takes whole lot of maturity. We all know say Justice Halloway na person don dey within the system for long. For the fact that the decision of the president emanate from even the meeting will happen na the judicial service. Who is heading the judiciary right now? And the Chief Justice. And we all know how people within government institutions are loyal to people where of course they run the status quo at the material time. But to me concern are that Halloway law reach a stage where now in life where in truth not supposed to be from not for make an accused. If you're setting up the tribunal, if he was accused of certain things like him being corrupt, him being doing even misusing his office, then you want to institute an investigation, you go say let's step aside. But here is somebody who has so much concern with the race and he justify him by speaking out. So as a result of that, I don't turn the person in for being a victim in an accused, sorry, instead of him being a victim. In fact, except one for assume, say the chief justice of that country they are bigger than the constitution and the rule of law. These are officers of the law, and if the officers of the law they go to a point that they get them bang bang to a point that they kind of public, then Papa President just grab one money no take one side say hey you go wait here and that man we don't go so any again. I never said that tribunal they even in your response not for make any sense. At the end of the day, they go. I tell you, at 10 time from now, you go hear you say that they go withdraw motor car, withdraw thing away, forget the kind of thing. The
In
next
fact,
thing,
dem be don dey cut all dem facility, and na the problem is because of the facility wey dem be don dey cut na im hand, even when e no suspend or not sack am yet, na that make e raise concern, public concern say, but me fear wan forget, una don stop am. The motocar una need repair am. Me part of me allowance dem wey due me, wey for be medical and other things dem, una no dey make am dey get am. Na the concern
all
wey
like
raise o.
and since 2018, like everything we every legal advice for the president don't get a regret am. It starts now. I mean, in it with justice ministers. I briefly be dey listen to an interview where Lamana conduct with the current AG. From the look of things, that man they seem to be a fine gentleman in my view because he not sabi lie sef. Because he was constrained to even comment on the issue. Because like the good thing is, it not be expressed Lamana the come the angle way come. It's like question like where it to me we able diagnose people in terms of honestly you know the you know the circle of trust in the interview business. Like you count me na the studio so I get the confidence in you protect me throughout. Someone they come on no more than I can cost me the circle of trust. Lamana remove the circle of trust because of the issue and tell us hey come on hey, you don't know about this issue. What do you think? What did this? So the angle come on, the way the man respond, make her no say, like when somebody tell me in silence say, this issue you can't ask me, so they're above me. Oh. And the thing is, it not seems say like say even the president, they understand the ramification of some of these things where they allow the secretary of the president for sign. Because well, you put a old justice aside in the country the justice and the outlook of people that will get reasoning in not better the chief justice not better past any of those and any of those people can get that job they will get. Halloway can get that job they will get. So in the eyes of right thinking people, Halloway not get no special plus or minus. So it's sad that we continue for they do the wrong things and the next minute then this that other justice or whosoever advisor advise the way if say a blunder, I pull him, I put other person where they can make another blunder. The thing is, democracy is very painful sometimes, but people should be allowed to express their opinions. And now, it would only nice to do a very, very difficult step for like even the lock opposition people anymore. Because the pattern also old and that is so boring, you know. And now with what I see, me I was being doubtful when it comes to Sierra Leone and thinking. But what me see during that strike for them teachers them, what see man and a Kaila on the talk say, we don't they pass swear, we don't go to school. We see Pauper Green man and we them begin to talk say better no day. The president for be serious. If I forget about for go solve the regional problems. Because time not plenty, you know. And it be still out Georgia way done. But we don't start now. It's sad. It's sad.
And the things say, with all of them things say already happen right now, other Supreme Court judge or yes, they supposed they get all the rights for worry because they're not gonna know what thing will happen. Since now the president can just decide for suspend anybody, set up tribunal, and then at the end of the day they pull them like the case of Auditor General, we carry the same weight as the Supreme Court judge on how then they remove an office. Now they don't put her now to a sitting Supreme Court judge. They need for be worried the judiciary.
Absolutely. I'll tell you.
Sorry about that. We see this they send the Chief Justice to leave and then Inoka again. Go
Yes.
Inoka again. All of this stuff.
Waiting at this very man. But Mark, right? And but Mark is one of the most straight up human being in that country. Dey. But the point is, some of us been no say, but Mark not able survive, and because but Mark a far difference from that social man maybe. That's also man political, but Mark is like a legal man through and through. Just like when you get Bine, you might stay die. You know Bine now. It used to be a lecturer.
Yes, Bine lecturer, Bine.
Yeah, it's strictly that. But you have people like that way, they don't soul them, they don't sacrifice them for society. But like I say, I they make reference a very serious analogy, like a country like United States of America. So that they go even give we like we go help small self of indicate say we legal system in imperfection, not a problem. If we're ready for do the right thing. Before Joe Biden go, he realize say all the justice them na passa die. I don't know if you follow that name. So in as much as now the president they appoint them, he realize say all of them are United States, all the justice, High Court justice, then Supreme Court justice, then that pass and die. Then they get a job till then die. And I don't even know how they design the monument. But the point is, that part they for say that they dated and die, not really not the problem. You know not the problem? There is no code of conduct where they guide their affairs. Whose country would they talk about?
America.
United States of America. I don't know if what's in the happen at the British system, because British system, I think they get some check and balance when it comes to judicial review. The politician they do have the law they do have. But we're talking about the United States of America. There is no code of conduct or no Bible where they guide the operations or affairs of Supreme Court judges. This is only limited to the fact that they dated and die. So Joe Biden, imagine in time in politics where you don't spend. Now where they go out of power, realize that it starts on the beginning institute reviews as to how they for change that. Few days later, I go power debate to get cold. Donald Trump punch him. They can't bring the mommy. America not ready for woman business. It's human and nothing. You get the point? Like when it comes to the judicial thing, it's very scary. America like that deal. So if na Sierra Leone, the justice system, in fact, na land on a land, because we already na strangers they will not understand how to go pull. Like then go like for example now, when the governance start, JJ Blood been there around. The JJ Blood have been half of Pakaba, Then in no, not so JJ Blood starts. Now that man starts will be in Harvard. Him be sabi, him be sabi half of the rebel, but not sabi salon governor because don't they out for long. But the point that they make now that when they bring people in way all of the leaders them they bring people in forms nowhere we don't understand that they elect them they enjoy governance they elevate them. It happened even at Sierra Leone at some point under the school man. Let I tell you the strange partner that when people them so vulnerable to a point that even cartoon man they don't understand governance they boast power like it's scary for like a Supreme Court judges at that highest level way for guide. In fact, there should be separation of power in Sierra Leone. In an event, the president will see team be so they can support a chief justice. Now, for one good reason, no more. Because because like you say, na tattoo and you want to get control of governance, support me and support you. But if Danny don't be so, the same way Brahma go, the reggae
Okay.
and they talk about that social man where APC be left because that social man they on in you we all know how it go. But at the end of the day, same way happened to Bram Mark, same way happened to Halloway, same way happened to Lara Taylor Pierce. And the woman it they show her eye because all of the reports and everything shows say this was a government will not believe in accountability. They don't show them the demonstrator over a time. Where they say for investigate corruption with the first lady involved. Francis Ben Kefala dramatize it. That movie we go for do our you know say remember like the 14 years first lady we go for do all the movies in there. They might go beyond 14 years begin check Pakaba in first lady. It's a shame.
Right.
But they can say that they when people are for be independent or for talk no they talk. It's
Then I
sad.
did the sad state of affairs day, and I just
It's
follow
sad.
the comment section where they talk about this na high level display of state capture where we see inside the country right now. But amidst all of this, in all of this, we see the ECOWAS chairman, the honorable ECOWAS chairman, meet with the Burkina Faso leader.
Our president is excellent. His Excellency Macondo.
Meet with the Burkina Faso leader, for get an engagement. What do you feel say will go on that side?
Well, many things they display. I want for just comment on the joke where what's in her name? The press secretary of the president. He's a joker. Like the man always that the first time this an ECOWAS president, ECOWAS chairman meets somebody of this island. It's just a shame. In fact, the president first and foremost, whether you like it or not, I'm an international relations expert at master's level. I commend that first and foremost because ECOWAS all lost one, of course, two. Not only Burkina Faso, but one of the other country, Mali, right? Now Mali, right? Now Mali without that gentleman, without that military man there.
ECOWAS with yes, Mali, Burkina Faso, because I three now, I think Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, now they all live together now.
Niger,
yes,
like the
Burkina
Sahel
Faso
region.
and
The
Mali.
thing is, to me, first and foremost, whether you like him or not, in the capacity as ECOWAS chairman, and again that flower there because a lot of regional arrangement don't take place in BNT what things say. Now I said people made it sorry for them because they don't begin enjoy that kind of cloud that I don't think say go able get himself involved in that kind of UQ happen few weeks ago. Like what I did guy for say, I the guy in flower because um first and foremost, I get to believe say like the engagement I was very meaningful because getting to Burkina Faso we don't quit ECOWAS and Burkina Faso very significant and of course there's still the reason why they quit, why not run for the part of the ECOWAS and then justify the reason. So those engagements fine. And in fact, in an event that the Sahel region they maintain their stance from a neighborhood diplomacy part, ECOWAS get rights for engage and see what in the Sahel region they do, and how can we able deepen cooperation at that level. So the engagement is very, very important. Of course, for the past weeks, and the ECOWAS chairman they engage in the number of ninja move. The other time they say the first lady says and I say let me say Poppy for sleep na Gambia, then the next minute and see how other side. And my auntie self, when I say again, it's a lovely sister way like it's having me auntie now. Instead be the right say, hey, where is the president? But the point is some of these presidency at ECOWAS level, now a different ball game altogether because some of these meetings are not meeting when I get control over. Then we just get the briefs so can now get from move. This is the moves. Just the same way we yeah, maybe the misbehave the last time, then send EBK and the former president of Nigeria will die. That Islamist man. What's in name? Buhari. So
Yes.
because the ECOWAS arrangement, not to like anybody, not to like way the week no more so is suspend Halloway. It's a kind of structured thing and it's a sub regional arrangement where mother be on a briefing no more again. So he can go fly under, go under, go under, and he's doing that part well. To me, it's a shame that while we democratic president and they fail, the likes like Ibrahim Traore. Now I make it's so funny with Popo. They go sit down, they talk, say the man is it says AI that AI generated thing. You know making any
Papa,
sense.
you mean the Minister of Information?
Yeah. Now me brother from Albert Academy, like the channel me be submitted and the way we be the admin, it's no more. But the problem Sengepie, most time people think say we should be talk in our communications. He is struggling. You know, for communicate government is a very big work. And I think say it become very halfway.
All right. So
Because
now go back to this issue of the Burkina Faso visit. You know, it go for show solidarity for it show say now holding at the same side, but then don't left behind for say how best to can come back. But one thing we not able to know, we not able to know the response of Toye Toram now. Just with the talk now in communication team put together. What you in your wildest imagination, what do you feel say Toye go don't tell them?
well, Traore them position very clear. Now that ECOWAS not they serve the interest and them believe say you know governance is about the people. And to me, Sengepie, make no mistake. Nobody can tell me that democracy is the best when you get some other country will not get democracy, like China, for example, the country they growing well. A model of governance important to a country based on how the country accept them and how useful the country be to them. So the point of the matter is like Burkina Faso they do well, then people are happy. That's what matters, and that's not the position where Ibrahim Traore maintain. And the moves for go engage is not bad because NAIB, ECOWAS don't lost Burkina Faso, Mali, and what's the other country? They make a third country, Niger. And their Sahel region, they want to ignite their spirit and survive by themselves. The good thing is, then people are happy. And to me, another talk about neocolonialism and how governance they exist, whether not democracy or not. But Burkina Faso, na a country we get history of activism. We sabi Thomas Sankara and what happened and all. And we all see the betrayal in governance, you know. African, you know, one German researcher like been there. Maybe they always see African leaders they go conference na in Germany. Where they present, by then you know so they don't get the exposure, they speak all kind. In fact, they try for speak to a point and they try for speak like which man. So they make reference to the other African and say, look at your borders. When we are ready to take you down, we'll pass through him. Because loyalty is with us. Burkina Faso people are happy. And for Chernobyl information, the achievements we Ibrahim Traore they achieve in popularity in Africa not AI generated. In fact, if AI generated, let you do that same thing for President Julius Maada Bio. Let's see. Because to me, governance is about the people. And it no matter what you think about them. Like Guinea, from where the man came na Guinea, a lot of changes then take place. ECOWAS was suspended, but none of that is still there. Traore position about ECOWAS not ever change. And the good thing I admire na that na the engagement. Because again the power for say no and no one for engage. I lie. But you're host to president. And we joke as them na state house. Instead of them talk the important issues, they say how wait to already notice say mother bill sabi French. Now I make and to already smile more. Look how pet who's to already not care about mother bill and Ben French we sabi. Which
So
why you
what
can speak a better
thing
French.
the speaking French get for do with the thing there. And interest I still ask this question.
I see how these guys are
Apart from the
idle, they
fact
don't even
say
know.
we don't see and this na the problem with this the communication na state house. Apart from the fact say we don't see the video way now just matter be talk, we don't know what in Traore talk. We see a whole press statement when I just matter be we not know nothing. This don't happen continuously. I don't know if not because waiting the other person can tell them not no or not. Because this happened again with the time where Anis Baikuma visit, Marabio for the first time. All waiting we see now a whole video where the communication put now Marabio no more and Anis Baikuma are just shadow picture.
That's smile on.
Yes, nothing. So the same thing to this one again. All waiting them talk about now how they commit themselves, how they talk about how in talk about Marabio transition, about how he transition to democracy. Wetin Traore say, these are two, when you report news, I think are two sides to the news. Yeah, because are two very much important figure them. Wetin Traore say, e not important, or for say, e don't care go molestation to Marabio, why e not included?
The ECOWAS chairman is underreported. Listen me. The only reason why they not go ensure that we see the other side of it because the news is three-way side. We own the audience, and own the last. But if they not make like we get Traore on part, it means they no one follow. But before now, we all know Traore in position when it comes to ECOWAS. And in belief say ECOWAS not serve the purpose of in people them. Down in our bottom line. And now I'm a Democrat, I believe in democracy. But I don't want the attempts for say democracy is the best. You go make a strange mistake because I've been one of the people away in that country the part of the reviewing of even Chinese politics. I was in Chinese school of diplomacy, so I know what I say. Because it's working well for them and they're doing extremely well. So the point of the matter is whether State House one follow no or not, Abraham Traore, one of the reasons we make a popular, he had been very, very transparent in terms of expressing in view to the media. We definitely get for know what the engagement mean. If Madam are one of the project them, I can describe the white puppet there. If Madam are one of the project there way the white puppet they send, Abraham Traore definitely go make we know. But the truth is the comes people that know the help. And to me, it's about my country now. I'm talking about somebody where they occupy ECOWAS chairmanship under the space of Sierra Leone. Whether we like it or not, we deserve better. We don't care about Sierra Leone politics at this point, but at ECOWAS level again, now report small thing, I say, but the people, one of the full man say where Abraham Traore notice say mother bills have that Ben French the biggest smile. Come on, man. Come on. It's just like when Jonathan Trump tell the president of Liberia say your English is good. It was mimicking him. If I was in that platform, I would say that I don't even wish to speak English. I want to speak Kizi. Kizi is the language I'm very convenient with.
Please, just a quick one. This same person we talk about, Keke Thomas Sandy, for example, I will link this to the Guinea issue for that we get clear understanding, okay? Now, look at this one. Wait, he say. He say, President Bio becomes the first chairman of ECOWAS authority to visit a member state, Burkina Faso, of the Alliance of Sahel states. since the formation of the new bloc, Democrats demonstrating a unifying leadership. So this is not the first time. Law assumes say yes. Now so back a be the first leader for visit Guinea. At the end of the day, waiting Guinea don't do to Salon.
No, but like, come on, like, if the ECOWAS chairman they go na Burkina Faso instead of Guinea, like, only are we? I'd like it just justify what you have this guy for say earlier say. When you're an ECOWAS chairman, it's not like way they run state house, we could just wake one money and sack Halloway. The ECOWAS is a structured thing, and you know most of the leaders them, they give them brief and give their assignments as to which they for do. You get the point, eh? That they just justify what the guy for say. Because ECOWAS arrangement, in fact, the reason we make most people not sign ECOWAS arrangement because they're facing another catch up with the 21st century, they still believe in that old press release style, that old way of doing things. And diplomacy itself they emerge. You know, it evolved like in terms of how transformation it be. But look, we get issue now, yeah, with Yenga. Then there's an RC Musu Senge Goody. Yeah, he's doing well politically. The president, they get all the space for jump. Then Ali Bet, we in chief picking. There is a clear rules we don't establish, in a spectator for 2028. So that's what the reality of life. Like we get people they in governance, we not even take the people serious and like for the most part, most people can always make references to say people that they in opposition, they can able to talk sound. But thankfully, not that we all the opposition. You're not journalist, you prefer for maintain. we get Thomas Dixon and also now Sierra Leone, for example. Not to then days there, we don't remove part 5 of 96 by probably all right. But now then days there, one old mining company then do I'm going to CID because of the cyber act say, on cyber bullying. These are malicious laws where if you know if states not intervene, which are that they want, then they left you out. But go come long and short of it now that the ECOWAS arrangement different from how they run state house. ECOWAS arrangement is more structured and I'm more of the other man for do what he's supposed to do for the regional bloc. And say, okay, go engage Ibrahim Traore. But really wait for listening to what Ibrahim Traore say. We don't care whether Ibrahim Traore is Malay or Yima that they talk French. That ain't Ben French day.
All right. Okay, so we want for reach at this point and tell you thank you. Anything the way you want for left with you before you go?
Well, I'm happy for the Colores. Like you observe, it's a bit early.
Yeah.
That's 6 o'clock a week soon. So it's already 7 now. And you know, say America, yeah, they need to help us in. And they prepare for go work now. But another thing I want to comment on now, one of the things that we show up at the papers, then we now the commission of the legacy of leadership book of Dr. Hannes by Kuruma.
Yeah.
And the legacy of leadership book they be commissioned on October 3rd. Na the DMV somewhere around Washington and Maryland between and all of the information they out, but a council of progressives. And some of we right now, what will be one said now, we want for make them generate the debate around governance. And we believe Sianes Kuma was not a perfect person, but under in governance, we see a lot of things we go point out. Me that one more possibly even happy for the current president. We don't begin get some of the regional engagement then because maybe they really enjoy Ernest Kuma, whether they are signing for go do elections na half of the sub region and like and President Mada Biose go enjoy Dandy. But contingent on the outcome of its transition as Sierra Leone, we all know. So rather than I say people we feel say it get for be business as usual, I wish you know well. I'm very happy for Kana Colores. One Colores and we had is the biggest, not only Sierra Leonean social media platform, but I can tell you is the biggest social media and social commentary in the world right now. And it tell based on the likes, it tell based on what they want to win. And I'm so impressed that serious journalism they work and Shengepie. Mr. Said and later I know the Shengepie name. So we either miss the goon and gone and all that. But the good thing is that say the army can be politically affiliated, but we not journalism. Like we get that kind of having defend. Then and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. So even my brother women in Holland, there's nothing wrong for letting you be like a political activist and even waiting in a waiting, me a social activist. But I'm happy that the good thing is that you platform they give room to every voice. The people that wouldn't think say them land book, the big they way they can talk all kind English. So we are they by other way, they ain't get the ordinary people. So we the young one that we land small. I'm so happy for there. And I know it's great to week early for joining you. I feel very energized and I believe to me the rest of me they go be very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you and get yourself a very good day.
Thank you, man.
All right, name now I'm Gunta AB. That I'm joining inside the program this morning. One for appreciate my time with you inside the program. One for tell thank you to the producer we make work out the show to you this morning. And to always like and share the program this morning. One for appreciate you and tell you plenty thank you. And as well one for encourage you for going to the comment section and please make sure say you actually go and follow we Islamic page because we actually the premier we force song we first Islamic song. So one for appreciate not always like or go and subscribe. Please, when you go to the page, make sure so you subscribe and press now the video way for play. Under the video, let's just show now quickly. Okay, let's say this now the video. Now the page where you don't go to the page, and then you go actually see a video where then at the page like this. And under the video you just see one word or two words they did it when notify me. All that you need to do, you press them. You will be notified at the scheduled start time. You press them. So once you the scheduled time don't come here, then go notify you say if you go to say you watch them, it don't come up. And please, when you go on the page, all what you can do, for example, if you go on the page like this, it'll show you something like this. No worry, you're not going to hear anything for now. All you need to do, just press this. Press this button. Let's see if you see them. Correct, confirm. So press that button there where they say notify me. Once you do that, it's okay. And then you can come at the bottom of the page, like where some other people they actually do. You can come at the bottom of the page, and then you can write your comments there, for example, and say Sembe Pierre, and then you tell me what you expect, okay? And then when you don't subscribe as well, like this, let's do the subscription together. Let me see again if you see very well. Let's do the subscription together. When you press this subscription, so pop, you don't subscribe. But in not done yet too. You see the drop down arrow just by the bell. Press them. You see option car like this. It starts with different things. Then all you need to do now, go to the word when are all. You press them. Then what you need to say, you will receive all notification. Simple. This now for this platform and any other platform where you subscribe to. So anytime when they post it, you will be able to know say they don't post something. So thank you very much and share this as well to all of you WhatsApp group them. Thank you. God bless you. How much people get right now we don't subscribe? 80. Now we see, press the link down in the comment section at YouTube and on Facebook. So press and now let we see how many people 82. Thank you very much. I appreciate you now. Thank you, and thank you. So once we the time for take we leave for go, I will still give you a test. I will test you one of the Islamic song them where we actually do when some of them you get for the listen. But this one where we actually they can play for you now. This one let me just see quickly. This one the one where go to welcome you. Now you get for the welcome page for tell you say you don't come now weird. So it day in 3 languages, it day in Arabic, it day in English, and it day inside Creole. Yeah, listen up and thank you very much. Get yourself a wonderful day. We love you all so very much.
Alhamdulillah, subhanallah, صلى على نبينا Muhammad. We are the Islamic melodies, دعوة حب نور في قلبنا. Alhamdulillah, subhanallah, صلى على نبينا Muhammad. We are the Islamic melodies, دعوة حب نور في قلبنا. مرحبا بكم، أهلا بكم، اشترك معنا في هذا نور. Subscribe, comment, like وshare. We are the Islamic melodies يداوي قلوب. Alhamdulillah, subhanallah, صلى على نبينا Muhammad. We are the Islamic melodies, دعوة حب نور في قلبنا. All praise to Allah, glory to Him, peace on our Prophet Muhammad Sodi. We are the Islamic melodies, a call of love, light shining clear. Alhamdulillah, subhanallah, صلى على نبينا Muhammad. We are the Islamic melodies, دعوة حب نور في قلبنا. Welcome to you, oh welcome here. Join us together in this light. Subscribe, comment, like and share. We are the Islamic melodies, make hearts bright. Alhamdulillah, subhanallah, صلى على نبينا Muhammad. We are the Islamic melodies, دعوة حب نور في قلبنا. All praise to Allah, we de telambor kutenki. Peace upon the Prophet, we go hailing him. We are the Islamic melodies, na call of love, na light for we are. Alhamdulillah.